Think about your speed, think about your grip levels. It's slightly wet here, okay? It's going to be slippery, it's going to be slippery. Ease off, ease off. Oh, wow, did you see that? Good thing I had the visor down. Let's follow the road all the way to Drumahoe, please. So, just looking to see. Looking for a number of things here. First of all, looking for his speed. I want to see if his speed allows him to stop always in the distance that he can see to be clear on his own side of the road. You never outride your sighting distance. You never chance it to look. Also, looking to see if he's taking advantage of the limit point and how the movement of the limit point helps his riding. Remember, if it moves away quickly and the distance very, very quickly, it's a gentle enough bend. If it moves slowly, it's a constant radius bend. If it comes towards you, it's a tight bend. You can also use the hazard lines on the road there in combination with the limit point as a sort of a scale rule. You see them moving quite quickly, it can help with the limit point analysis. Let's see, looking for his general position. Let's get a little bit closer here. It's good that he's slowing down for the left-hand bends. Remember, the left-hand bends are possibly the most dangerous one, because if you get it wrong, you run wide into oncoming traffic. Not that a right-hand bend that tightens up isn't dangerous also. Any bend's dangerous. Don't see any head movements here. He seems to be focused just on the road ahead. I would like to see him looking taking into account what's happening in the fields and so on also around him. Looks a little bit wet here. As I said before, it has been a long dry spell. There's a possibility this road's going to be very, very slippery. Think about your speed, think about your grip levels. It's slightly wet here, okay? It's going to be slippery, it's going to be slippery. Ease off, ease off. Oh! So we're going through the look, press, roll stage here. Look through the bend. Press the right or left handlebar away corresponding to the bend and roll on the throttle. Remember, if you're going right, push the right handlebar away for counter steering. If you're going left, push the left handlebar away. Let's see if we can adjust the speed here to stop for the house, or uses his horn, using the brake lights of the vehicles in front, using the hedgerow, using these little collapsible bollards here, using the tree line, using the telegraph poles. Getting quite dark and misty now. Also looking to see if he's taking into account the road surface itself. Little point positioning your bike for view. On poor road surface, it's always safety first, safety first. And it's dusk now, we are going to get many tricks of the light. The rods and our cones and our eyes are working uneasily together. Our eyes can handle different extremes of light and dark. It just takes a long time to adapt between. For example, think about how you leave a dark tunnel and get blinded by bright lights. Or you leave a bright building, everything seems very, very dark. You need time for your night vision to adjust. It's not doing too bad, good distance from the one in front. Not using his main beam here at all, especially if you're on a left-hand bend. You don't want to use the main beam. Blinds on an oncoming driver. Just looking for headlights here emerging from these little junctions in the left and right. Very dark in here. Grip levels will be reduced because it's quite cold as well because of the shadow, and they're extremely difficult to spot. Pedestrians or motorcyclists or even cyclists wearing dark clothing, horse riders will be difficult to spot as well. Even stray animals will be difficult to spot, foxes and so on and so forth. It's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. People driving around at night with no headlights on. Just because they can see doesn't mean they can be seen. For God's sake, turn your headlights on at least. A grey car at dusk in a greyish area, no headlights on, very difficult to spot. We were chatting about the limit point earlier on. I'll do a separate video on limit point analysis one day. Look at the limit point here, the optical illusion when the road seems to meet. Look how slowly it's moving. Almost one curbstone at a time, one hazard line at a time. Very, very tight bend. Compare that limit point movement with the next bend. How quickly it's rushing away. Look at that. Boom. Off we go. Gentle bend. Try and chase it with the throttle. Cautiously, of course.